Hello, hello. How are you guys? Happy Friday. All right. I am done with that. No, no, no. How are you guys? When you pop on, if you wouldn't mind doing this for me, please, I would appreciate it. I am really trying to grow my followers on both YouTube and Facebook. And I am about 60 followers shy of 1,000 on my Facebook page. And I'm really wanting to do a huge giveaway party at the end of June for my birthday. And yeah, I got to make it to 1,000 before I can do that. So if you wouldn't mind doing this and share with your family and friends, somebody you think might like some of the DIYs that I do, some of the wreaths that I make, and other projects. I do paper crafting, I do resin, I do a whole lot of stuff. So anyway, I have done this for myself to several different groups. So if you guys wouldn't mind do this for me, please, I would appreciate it. And if you're on YouTube and watching, please hit that subscribe button and also give me a thumbs up. That shows other YouTube people that are scrolling around some of my videos. Okay, thank you. So when you pop on, please say hi and let me know you're here and where you're watching from. I do have my iPad up with the comments going, so I can talk to you guys, and when I turn you guys down, I can't really see the phone very well. So I'm going to be using open rolls of ribbon and a little unconventional wreath base, because I know right now wreath forms are really hard to find, or maybe not so much right now, but we are going to have some issues later on. So I like to think outside of the box. I like to find other things that we can use as a wreath base besides the regular wreath form or a Dollar Tree form. But in the past, I love using the 5-yard paint sticks, or the 5-gallon paint stick things as a swag base. So, hey guys, you guys say hi when you pop in. Let me know who's here. And I did a DIY yesterday using resin, and the day before I made a wreath on a rail. So yeah, I like making things that are different. So I like doing wreaths on unconventional wreath form bases. So that 5-gallon paint stir stick I love it. So today I am going to be using, the base is from Dollar Tree, but there's 4 of these items in the pack. So they end up making your wreath base 25 cents. Okay. The 5-gallon paint stir sticks are 98 cents from Home Depot or Lowe's, and that makes your wreath base like 33 cents. So this particular base will be round, and it only cost me 25 cents. I am going to be using one of the signs from the hanger that you can also get from Dollar Tree. So splitting these up, I will be able to make 3 out of the 4 of the wreath bases that I have from Dollar Tree. Make some 25 cents for the base. These would make it 33 cents for the sign. So together, that's what, 58 cents? for the base and the sign. So hello, hi guys. Let me introduce myself now that a few people have popped on. My name is Robin, and I am the owner and creator designer here at Cragen Creations. So thanks for popping on and watching. And I am here in southeast Georgia. Hi, Carol from Columbus, Georgia. I can't believe I caught your live. Knock my socks off. Well, I'm going to try. So let me show you the wreath base that I'm working with, and you'll kind of understand more why hopefully you'll understand why I picked it, because in my head, it's going to turn out fabulous, but I've never tried it. So this is what I'm going to be working with. So you can kind of see it already has everything we need to make a wreath base. Hi, Annie. Hi, Dara from Tennessee, Murfreesboro. I have never heard of that. That is kind of a cool name. So anyway, this is the base. You guys, this is 10.5 inches across, and this is what I'm going to use as the base of my wreath, or the form. Okay, this is my frame for my wreath today. So there's 4 in a pack. I haven't even opened them yet. They're plastic, so you can't break them. And then, like I said, I'm probably going to use this top one today. And I'm going to show you how I attach everything. And I am going to end up putting about 3 holes in this, and that's all I'm going to need. So I'm going to turn you guys down, and I'm going to jump right in. I already have the mesh cut. I am using this red, silver, and blue metallic mesh. So this mesh was $9 for a roll. I will be able to get three of these out of one roll. So $9 divided by 3 is $3. So for the mesh, I'm only spending $3 and 25 cents for the base and 33 cents for the sign. Hi, Miss Kathy Cox. Happy Friday to you too. So yeah, I can still do 2 more of these because I've already cut the mesh out of that. I know, I wouldn't have either, but when I walked past them, I did like a double take. I went, and I backed up and I went, I can make a wreath with those. So what these are the paper plate holders, and they're plastic. So I'll be able to punch a hole in these, no problem. So far, we have 25 cents, 33 cents for the sign, $3 for the mesh, and maybe I kind of rounded to $10 for this whole entire project, or less than. If you can get your mesh at a cheaper price point than I can, or your ribbons at a cheaper price point than I can, then you will even have a bigger savings than I am. But for me, this is a project that is only going to cost me $10, and I'll be able to sell it for, $25, $30 and still make a profit. So let's get going. I already have my mesh cut. And you guys, before I turn you down, I am selling 4-inch rolls of ribbon today. And I have six of them. Thanks, Kathy. All right, so I'm going to turn y'all down and we're going to get going. I know y'all have better things to do on a Friday, but I'm glad you're here with me. Oops, I can never get this thing. All right, it's always opposite what I think I need to do. Okay, so that should be good. All right, so let's get this opened up. And if y'all have any questions, let me know. Y'all, I think it's a good idea in my head, so we'll see how this turns out, because I've never made one like this. I just saw the design and I was like, oh, heck yeah, we can do that. Hi, Miss Mary. So like I said, these are paper plate holders from Dollar Tree. And when I got these, I saw that they had white and blue just in the area where I was at. And so that is what I'm going to do. I'm taking the one on the bottom because this one is really, really dusty and I have nothing around me right now to wipe it off. So I'm taking the one that's right underneath it. And that's what I'm going to use. All right. So I am going to use my crocodile to put holes in the plastic. Now this already has 3 holes here where you would put your paper plate in and smush it down and it tucks in to these little nooks. So I'm going to use those to my advantage and go in between them and put 3 more holes in this plate. And that's going to be the outside ring of our wreath. Okay. So I'm just going to eyeball it and go in the middle and hope that my crocodile will get in there. I think it will, and give me a hole. Almost. Ooh, I need my glasses. Has anybody used a plastic plate for this? Oh, because I'm not using that. I need this. I was using the wrong thing. Perfect. You'll see it. So that's the hole I just created. I'm going to do that 2 more times. I love this thing. Love, love, love. Get it right in the middle. Hole number 2. Hole number 3. Super quick and easy if I'm using the right side of it. So that is done, and I'm gonna set that over there. Gotta turn my fan on. I forgot to do that. Okay. Thank you, Luann. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Yes, I have about 60 more followers to go before I can do my big, huge giveaway. You guys, I'm so stinking excited about that. Ugh, you have no idea. All right, so like I said, this is the mesh I'm using, and I've already cut it. Now, what I did was divided it by, so there's 360 inches, and I divided that by 3, which took it down to 120 inches. And I'm putting 6 on the outside, 4 on the inside for my base. So that's 10 pipe cleaners that I'm going to be using for the wreath itself. So 120 divided by 10 is 12 inches. So I cut all of my mesh at 12 inches, okay? And I'll be able to get 3 wreaths out of that 1 roll of mesh. But get a different look every time because the signs are different. All right, so I got that cut. So let's get our sign ready. I already took off the hanger. We don't need that. So back here, I'm just going to pull that ribbon off, just like that. We can do another wreath with those. I don't need this, so I'm throwing it away. All right. So I'm going to take this is from a roll of ribbon that I used for the ribbon tails on this one. I'm actually going to use this because this is too thin for my stapler. So it's going to help build up the back side of it so that my staples don't go through to the front. I know y'all understand that staples are 1/4 of an inch thick. This is not. It's way less than that. And let's see, I'm going to do in the middle on the top and the bottom. Some of that paper was still on it. So this is the sign that I chose to use for this one. What is with the mad faces? What did I do? They mad that I came up with this idea and they didn't? I don't get it. Anyway, all right, so that did not go through, but I got too wrapped up in the whole mad face thing that I didn't put my pipe cleaner in it. What size is the plate? It is 10.5 inches in diameter. So by the time we are done with this wreath, it should be about 17, 18 inches wide from this. We should have about 17, 18 inches. It's all right. I know people make mistakes. I do it. I've had to like own up to it and go, "Oh, my bad. I did not mean to push that. I'm so sorry." But it's all right. Y'all, I did find out that the one I had last week wasn't even a real person. It was a troll. So it could be that too. All right, I'm already forgetting to put my pipe cleaner in. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate it. And this is such a small sign that I probably could have gotten away with one, but it's going to go on the side of the plate or wreath on here. So I want it to have something on both ends so that it tucks in kind of nicely. It's not going to go right in the center. If it did, I probably would have only done one. So I was able, I normally will order my wire forms from Dollar Tree online and have them shipped to a store, and then I'll pick them up. But they've had them in my store, so I've been able to like pick up 10 of them here and there when I pop in or whatever. So I've got a little stockpile of them, but I know I like thinking outside the box. That's just how my brain works. And when I saw these, I was like, I can totally make a wreath out of these. And that's what I'm doing. All right, sorry for the loud noises, but that is over with now. So now we have our hangers on the back for 35 cents. Our sign is done. Okay, I'm going to set that to the side and go ahead and work on our paper plate holder, our wreath base. Okay, so I did put holes in 3 holes. That's all I needed to do. And if you don't have a crocodile, I have also used a ice pick or an awl to make those holes as well, and it goes through real easily. And I wanted to do that to make that hole just a little bit bigger for my pipe cleaner to fit into, okay? All right, so we are going to do this, and how I want to do it is normally an elevated wreath form. The center is what's elevated. Well, when you put a plate holder down like this, the center is not elevated. It's the outside that's elevated. So what I'm going to do is turn it over. And now the center is elevated. Okay? All right. So I am going to go in that hole, come around the outside, and I'm going to make my knot be on towards the inside of the form. So that it doesn't flop over the outside of it. Okay, so we're going to do that. And you can see it's on the inside, not the outside edge of the plate. So what are you guys doing this weekend? Who's got a craft show to do? Anybody? The only ones I do anymore are ones that are inside. And I don't, ooh, that's a little uneven. I have a couple of craft shows scheduled, but not until the fall. I don't do hardly any of them during the summer because it is just too stinking hot. Oh, you're doing a Father's Day brunch. Okay. Are you doing it early? Because Father's Day, it's not this weekend, is it? Please don't tell me it's this weekend. I'm not ready. I have to mail out my Father's Day gifts, and I thought I had more time. If it's this weekend, then I am dead. All right, so I have my outside ones on there. Now we're going to go and do the inside. So I'm just going to lay these down so I can see better what I'm doing. And what I'm going to do is I want to go kind of in between these so they're not overlapping right on top of each other. And I'm only going to need 4. You think it is this weekend? Oh, no. Oh, next weekend. Woo. Oh, okay, well, if it is next weekend, I'm good. If it's not, then I'm toast. All right, so if I go here, 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 and here, I think any way I do it is going to be where a couple are, so at least 2 of them won't be overlapping. So I'm going to go in through one and up through another. And twist it off. June 20th. You're a week ahead, Annie. Hey, that's always a good thing. At least you're prepared. I would have been totally screwed. Thanks, Dara, for letting us know. Hi, Neva. How are you? Okay, we have our 4 in the middle done and our 6 on the outside are done. Now the 4 in the middle, I'm going to put towards the middle and we're going to work on the outside ones first. So before I get going on the mesh, do, um, let's sell a roll of ribbon, shall we? So I have my paper here. I am ready to go. Make sure my pen works. All right, so you're good. Oh man. I wish our house had a pool. I really wish it did, but it does not. Okay, so for the first roll of ribbon today, all of the ones that I have today are 4-inch rolls of ribbon. This one is 10 yards long and it is the green canvas with the black glitter squares on it. This one is $12 for a roll. If I end up not selling this one and it goes online, it will be split up $12 for the roll or $6 for 5 yards. But, you know, that's only if it doesn't sell today and I end up having to put it online. All of my rolls of ribbon will come with a unopened roll of less expensive ribbon, but all of it is wired, okay? And those extra or bonus rolls, as I like to call them, are they could come from Dollar Tree, Walmart, Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Big Lots, because I buy them from everywhere, okay? So this is $12 for the roll, and it is unopened 4-inch wire-edged ribbon, and it's $12 for the roll. Y'all just comment if you want it, and I will put your name on it and send an invoice out to you later. Okay, so that's our wreath base. It's cold in PA, 66 and cloudy. Actually, that sounds really good. We are in the 90s here. I don't know that I'd get in the pool at 66 degrees, but all right, so for this, I am going to be doing like the pancake style of wreath. I have my ribbon or my mesh here cut at 12 inches, and we're just going to ruffle up the middle. So that we have this. We're going to get it right in our base. And I like to overlap my edges. And turn them under. So we have that. Look how cool that is. That kind of looks like Captain America. What kind of base ring are you using? Never seen one like that. Oh, Neva, it is paper plate holder from Dollar Tree. And all I did was punch 3 holes in it to give me a wreath base. The rest of it is paper plate holder, and it's plastic. All right, so let's do that again. Nope, not kidding. That's exactly what it is. So I went over with everybody, pricing. So because it comes in a 4-pack and I got it at the Dollar Tree, the base ends up being 25 cents. And if y'all have watched my lives before, I like using different things for my wreath bases. And I love using those 5-gallon paint stir sticks for swags. All right, so turn that under. This is the perfect color for this because even though you won't be able to see it. It's just I love it. I love it. I love it already. Um, Never would have thought of that. Well, I didn't either, but I happen to be in the plastic container aisle. I was actually looking for something else when I ran across these. They had the blue ones and the white ones, and I was telling everybody I had to stop and do a double take and go, wreath base. Hello, that's perfect. So I'm just taking that center line between the red and the white stripe and trying to keep it as even as I can. And then I'm just going to put it in between I'm only working on the outside 6 twist ties. And because I only cut these at 12 inches, I can get 3 of these particular styles of wreath out of 1 roll of mesh. Exactly 3. I won't have any leftovers, which is what I like. I hate having to store stuff. Y'all know I'm trying to, that's why I'm selling ribbon, is because I have no room. And y'all, I'm not selling the ribbon for more than what I paid for it. So I am not overpricing it just to sell it. I'm just selling it because I need the room. One more on the bottom. This is going to look like a Captain America shield when I get done with it. Just kidding. So I've got $3 worth of mesh in here already. with a 25-cent base and a 35-cent sign. This entire wreath will be made for right at $10. So there's our outside edge, and we are at 16 inches. So it's going to make a cute little wreath, not ginormous. All right, so just like the pancake style, once you get the outside ring done, you want to go ahead and do your ribbons. So I have this ribbon. Oh, and by the way, you guys, I'm only using 1.5-inch ribbons for this whole thing. So that will also keep the price down because 2.5-inch ribbon is a little bit more expensive. So these are the ribbons that I chose to use, which the blue with the white stars is not glittered, but the red, white, and blue, the red and blue on this one is glittered. So this is what I'm using for my tails. Thanks, Neva. All right, so let's do another roll of ribbon. Nobody commented on that last one, I don't think. All right, so I have a 4.5-inch by 10-yard roll. This one is $12 for the roll. This is a green canvas and it says Merry Christmas with all kinds of stockings all over it. So that is this roll. It is $12. So just comment that you want the green canvas stocking ribbon and it will be yours. That one will also come with an unopened roll of ribbon, bonus ribbon, I should say. All right, so I'm going to take this, put it right in there. Neva wants it? Okay. Thank you, Neva. All right, so the pancake style is all about what you see on the outside edge. So normally when we do the ribbon tails, they crisscross. You make a T with it or a cross with it. With the pancake style, you kind of want all of your ribbons to come towards the outside edge, okay? Hi, Missy. Hi, Miss Brenda. Get this one in there. So I go ahead and put them at a V already before I put them in my pipe cleaners. That way they're set and ready to go. You guys tell Missy and Brenda what they've missed. What's the wreath base made of? And I'm only using 1.5-inch sized ribbons, and this is still going to turn out pretty dang cute, I think. It looks like a 6-inch mesh. Nope, it is a 10.5-inch or 10-inch mesh. It is this right here. This is the mesh I'm using. And I will be able to get, doing this method on this particular base, it will make 3 full wreaths out of it. Yep, I am using a paper plate holder. Yep, and I got these at the Dollar Tree, and they come 4 to a pack. So yeah, 25 cents for a wreath base. Pretty cool, huh? A paper plate holder. And you see, you take your paper plate. See, it has these holes in it. When you put the paper plate in, it secures it and gives your paper plate more weight. So that's what I'm using as the base. Only I didn't use it this way because I wanted the center to be elevated. I turned it over and we're using it from the back side. So that is that. You guys are all caught up. So the base was 25 cents. The sign is from Dollar Tree also. This is what I'm using for the sign. And it came in a hanger set from Dollar Tree, and I just pulled one of the signs off of it. So the sign, another 35 cents. The mesh is $9 for the whole roll, and I said I was going to be able to get 3 out of it. So 9 divided by 3 is $3 for the mesh. So I'm at $3 and 55 cents for this, or what, $3.60 for this so far. I know my brain doesn't work normally, so I love finding new ways to repurpose things. I love it. Aw, Carol, just jump in and talk to people. Yes, we love it. Now, Carrollton, Georgia, where are you? Up by Atlanta? Or is that where you said you were from? Hey, Missy, if we don't have wreath forms or things to use as a wreath form, you know, people will stop buying them or they'll go out of business or whatever. If that's not, I don't, there's always another way. There's always something else you can do. So, yes, welcome, Carol. Pancake method, yep, yep. And I cut the mesh at 12 inches and did the pancake style. And I did 6 on the outside and 4 on the inside. All right, so the outside is done. You guys, that is so cute. I know y'all can't see the whole thing. You can see, you can, um, I mean, can't even really see through the middle, even though there's a hole there, but we're gonna cover that up. It is cute. It's totally stinking cute. I like that Captain America vibe on it. So I'm kind of digging that. Now I'm just pulling up my pipe cleaners from the middle so that I can just drop my mesh right down in there. And now we'll start on that. So let's do another roll of ribbon. This one is 4 inches wide by 10 yards long. This one is $15.53 because it is all glitter. This is a lime green, chunky glittered 4-inch roll with red glittered stripes in it. So $15.53. And this is the unopened roll that will be the bonus ribbon for it. So if anybody wants it, just comment that you want the chunky lime green ribbon. $15.53. Columbus is right on the river, about 90 miles south of Atlanta. Oh, okay. So you're on the other side of Atlanta from me. I am over on the East Coast, about 45 minutes above Jacksonville. So pancake style, I'm just gathering it right down the middle. Okay, Neva. Actually, I don't need your email. I'll send you a link for the Etsy listing. All right, and then turn these down. I thought you was like cruising around in the pool watching. All right, and I gotta find my next set of twist ties is right here. flip those over and turn them under. And where is this one? Oh, I got twisted up in that first one. I got it. All right, this is our last thing of mesh. A little bit of fray because I'm messing with it. And y'all can see this is totally covered up the center because it's a plate holder. So, you know, there we have the 4 on the inside ring. And it looks kind of cool from the back. It has a pattern on the back. Okay, so let's get our ribbon tails on. And let's see how many do I have left. Let's do another roll of ribbon while I'm doing this. This is a 4-inch roll by 10 yards, $10.50, and it is this patriotic ribbon. It is a tan canvas with red and blue swirls and stars, white stars. The red and blue is all glittered. I don't know if y'all get to see the glitter through there. So that is $10.50 for this roll. Plus a bonus roll. Missy, okay, awesome. Thank you, thank you. Where is the other pipe cleaner? There it is. Nice tubes. All right. This is going to be so cute. This would look cute because it's petite looking with some bold colors with some sparkle to it. This would look really cute in an RV or hanging on an office door. On a porch. I mean, just so it's cute. I didn't think it was going to be this cute. Honestly, I didn't. But it is kind of cute. Hi, Joan. How are you? So I know what y'all are thinking when y'all are sitting out in Father's Day dinner and you're barbecuing outside and you're eyeballing those paper plate holders. Y'all gonna be saying, I know I can do something with that. In a nursing home, yes, absolutely. So you know, don't squash it because you use it for something else. I love repurposing. So think outside the box, you guys. All right, one more set of tails. And you guys, this actually looks way cuter than the regular pancake wreath on a Dollar Tree frame. This is actually more elevated than the Dollar Tree frame. And there it is, all finished. Can't see the middle, and you can't see the whole thing in my camera, but look at how full that is. Right now, it's sitting at 4 inches, and I haven't even put a bow on it yet. All right, let's get some of this out of the way. All right. So I haven't curled these down because I thought I wanted to put maybe some of these on it, but I think I like it without them. So I don't think I'm going to be adding these to it because I like it just how it is. So let me go through here and curl these down. Are you guys liking this so far? You think you'll be able to go find you some of these and try to make some? What's up with the comments going all the way to the top of the screen? I have no idea. It's not doing that on my end, Annie. Maybe if it continues doing that, go out and come back in. Anybody think they'll make one of these or try it, or you just like seeing the crazy shit I come up with? Yes, Carol, good. It's not just you, it's a lot of other lives. Oh, you think you might, Annie? I think it's cute. And these are so, um, will be easier to ship because they're smaller. I think I have shipped one this size for between $8 and $10 instead of the usual 25 to 35. Yay, Dara. You guys think about it. You want a different price point to sell anyway. And I know I've done some where they're like $150 to $200. And those are hard to sell because if the person isn't seeing it in person, they don't see all that goes into it. This will go in my Etsy shop for $30 because I only paid $10 for all the supplies. And I'll be able to make 3 of them exactly like this with a different sign, of course. Cute. That is stinking cute. Okay. So here's the sign I'm going to use, and I want it to be off to the side. So that's where I want it, like right in the middle, off to the side, with the bow on the other side and have some hanging tails on it. How do you ship a wreath like this? Just in a smaller box than you would a normal size. This one will probably fit into a 15 by 15 by probably 15 by 15 by 4 or 6, depending on how thick of a bow I put on it. Yep, shipping is crazy. So go smaller and really, really, really look at your supplies. I'm using mostly opened rolls of ribbon and 1 roll of mesh to get me through 3 wreaths like this. So I gotta stand up. I don't want to go at an angle like that. So I am going to twist up so that I only have 1 stem instead of 2. No, I want 2 because of the base. I forgot. This is not the normal base. So I'm going to see how this is going to work. I am actually, because this is all metallic, it's going to be hard to go through it. I'm going to use my little needle here to get me through to the backside. And that was easy. I would have been fighting with it. Do the other side. All right, and let me get the bottom ones. You'd put the sign in the middle. Oh, yeah, you could do that too. Put the sign in the middle, call it a day. Then it would even be less than $10. You could really save more if you didn't put the bow on it. Absolutely. Oh, I'm making sure that I'm going to an opposite part of the backside so that I'm not wrapping it. I'll show you here. So I made sure that they popped out on both sides of one of the center edges of that plate holder. So I have something to wrap it around. If I'd have popped out in the same spot, I wouldn't have anything to wrap it around. Like this right here, I got to redo one of these because I popped out in the same spot and there's nothing for me to wrap it around. But I can just go right up underneath and pull it out. And now I'm on either side of one of those blue pieces. Okay. Let's see if that's going to be good. Yep. All right, so I'm just going to twist those off. That's a good spot for them. I've got those twisted a few times. Oops. I'm going to cut off most of that. And tuck it right back down under. And that gives it a clean back side to work with or just to see. Okay, so that's what we have so far. Now I'm going to put a bow here that's going to have some hanging tails. So let's get that done. The zip tie. All right, so I said I was only going to use 1.5 inch. So I have these that I'm going to be using for the bow. So while I'm doing that, let's do another roll of ribbon. This one is a 4-inch roll by 10 yards. I only say that because I do have one roll that's not quite 10 yards. This one is $9.19, and it is a black and white buffalo check with red poinsettias on it, and the red is glittered, and there's some gold glittering in it. There's gold glittering around the leaves on it. Oh, Missy. Missy for $9.19. Thank you, girl. Okay. I picked these because these most were all already open. The only one that's not is the blue stars. right, so I'm going to give this one 8-inch tails. And we're going to do a 5-inch loop. Okay, I'm only going to do 2 loops on each side. This is the only one I have to open, but it's not even a, this is one of the bonus rolls that only has 12 feet on it. So it's only got 4 yards of ribbon on it. I'm going to do 4.5 on this one. I'm going to do 2 loops of it too. Hate that noise. I'm going to go in with this one. So there's no rule that says you have to mix up your bow with 4.5 inch, 2.5 inch, 1.5 inch. You can do all the same size if you feel like it. This one I'm going to go down to 4 inches, 1 on each side. Robin, have you ever used the Pro Bow the Hand? Yes, I have. I love making mailbox bows with Pro Bow the Hand. I love, 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 love. That's when I mostly use it. It's at Christmas time, fourth quarter. All right, there's not much left on this roll, as you can see, so this one's going to be my center loop. Oh, I've got more than I thought I did on it. So I'm going to make these longer so I can use up the whole roll and be done with it. So, and I will just end up curling the ends. You just started? Oh, Annie, you're going to love it. Yes, Provo is one of my favorites too. I think I've only used it on a live once, and it confused the hell out of so many people that I just ended up, all the bows I make with it now, I just do it off camera. I don't do those on a live. It's a little challenging. Watch their videos and follow along with her as she's making them, because she's fabulous. That's how I learned, as I started watching her videos after I got mine. All right, I need my zip tie. I'm going to get my pipe cleaner in there. Down. Hi, Michelle. Get this twisted on here, and then we'll do another roll of ribbon. I smashed the heck out of this bow, but we're going to fluff this bow. Get all my tails towards the front, because I'm missing. There's one. So that's our bow right there. I'm going to go ahead and angle cut these. I'm going to curl those. Thank you, Annie. Let's roll these up. And let those be sitting, hanging out like that while we get it on the wreath. Oops. Ouch. All right, so thank you, Kathy. This is going to sit up here like that. Get my little needle. Really hard to get pipe cleaners through metallic mesh. So these little plastic embroidery needles, I guess is what you would call them. Those things are so nice when you're making stuff like this and you need to get it through all that mesh. Yeah, I want that to sit down a little further in there. There we go. Now back here, I'm just going to wind it around that little piece that it's hooked onto, because I only have one part of the pipe cleaner. So I'm just going around and around and around that one spot. Thanks, Dara. Okay, so that's on there. It's not going anywhere. So now that I've mashed the heck out of it, let's just do this one more time. Now I like to take and make sure my tails are curled. That's a ribbon tail, not a bow tail. And then these are just going to pop out and hang curly. Like so. Gotta turn it around, I can't see it. All right. So I'm going to turn you guys back up paper plate holder. Good idea. So that y'all can see the whole thing. Okay. So here it is. Look cute. And you can see the sign, the mesh, the ribbons. Super cute. All right, so let's get our dimensions of how big this actually ended up being and what size box I would ship this in. So with the tails, I would say 17 inches. Thank you, Neva. Oh, you are still here. And 6 inches thick. So 6 inches here. You'll have to watch the replay. And 17 inches in diameter, 6 inches thick. So you can see, you know, how much further the bow sticks out. You could probably get that into a 4-inch box and just give your customer instructions on how to fluff it back up. So this would all day long go into a 15 by 15 by 4 box and maybe cost $8 to $10 to ship. So that is that. All right, so I have one last roll of ribbon to sell. It did come out cute. It certainly did come out really cute. All right, last roll of ribbon. This one is the one that is not quite 10 yards. This one is 4 inches by 100 feet. So that's 6.666 yards. So 6.5 yards of ribbon. This one is $12.26. And it is a Christmas ribbon. So it has the different song titles for Christmas songs. Angels We Have Heard on High, Noel, the first Noel. Go Tell It on the Mountain. Came up on a midnight. You all get the idea. It's Christmas songs. Okay, $12.26. And that one will come with a roll of ribbon. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Those were made on paper plate holders that I found at Dollar Tree. So 4 to a pack, which makes our wreath base 25 cents. So I spent about $10 in materials for this wreath, this cute, adorable little wreath. And it'll be available in my Etsy shop for probably $30 plus shipping. So for $40, if they pay the full thing of $10 for shipping, I mean, they've spent $40 on a wreath. How cool is that? So a different price point for you guys to have in your Etsy shops. I have others, yes. So that one nobody has is not spoken for yet. I have this one, which the black is glittered and the green is a canvas material. This one's really going to be a really good stiff one. $12 for the roll, and it comes with a bonus roll of ribbon. Those are spoken for. That's not spoken. This is a chunky lime green, or chunky glittered lime green and red ribbon. This one is $15.53 for a 10-yard roll. Now the other one that I have is an open roll that I won't use anymore. And it is this one here. I will undo it. And I have not even used half the roll yet, but all of it is glittered, the red, white, and the lime green. This one was $15.84, and I will just, I mean, look, it still has quite a bit left on the roll. I will calculate and deduct what I've used out of it and sell the rest. So if anybody would like this one, y'all can message me if y'all want what's left on this roll. I use this one specifically for a lantern bow last year, so there isn't a whole lot of it that is gone on the roll, if anybody would want it. So what isn't sold are those 4. The others were sold already today during my live. I have some from yesterday that didn't sell. I will go ahead and put those on in my Etsy shop. And yeah, like I was saying, I'm not using unopened rolls for the most part, except for this one so far. Every one of them have been unopened. You've never used 4-inch ribbon? Kathy, girl, you're missing out. They make excellent bases for bows, especially lantern swags and or lantern bows, mailbox bows. They're great. You want the black and green check? Okay. Miss Missy. Thank you. Thank you. So the ones I have left are the chunky green, lime green and red, and the Christmas songs, and then the opened roll. This is so far the first open roll of ribbon that I've tried to sell. And I mean, if there's 6 or 7 yards of ribbon left on that, that's still a great deal. I will just take the $15.84 and divide it by however much I've used, and or whatever, you get what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is what we made today. And out of the materials, I've got enough to make 3 more just like this for $10. $10 each. Using a paper plate holder. Y'all, Miss Mary, Missy, you guys that are in the paper place, look what I found. It's already antiqued for you. Look at that. I thought these were so cool. I had to go to Tuesday morning yesterday and found those. They were cool. All right, you guys, thank you for hanging out with me today. And I will invoice you guys that. You're welcome, Dara. Gotta go back to work. Love you, girl. Love you too, Michelle. So, yes, thanks for hanging out with me today. Happy Friday to all of you. I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. All right? Go get you some paper plate holders and make a wreath. All right? Bye, guys. Thank you, Miss Mary. You too, Kathy. You too, Neva. Bye, guys.